home sellers. Absolutely stunning development in the forms that get attached to a listing agreement that we're looking at right now. It says your listing agent no longer even has forms with respect to offering compensation to buyer's agents, and with respect to unilateral offers of compensation, there's going to be no forms in the car library to do it. Now, realtors are going to go nuts when they realize what this is saying, because realtors are not licensed to create forms. Cars forms, they're not even allowed to cross out. They just have to fill in the blanks. But now there's no forms. So they're going to, maybe some of them will try to get a workaround with a lawyer and a form, but still, they're not licensed to talk to you about how to protect you from broadcasting unilateral offers of compensation. Now, I can tell you under California law, it's absolutely legal to do it, right? It says a listing agent or selling agent may agree to share any compensation or commission paid. And realtors have been doing it for many, many, many years. That wasn't the problem. It was that they were pre-negotiating it during the listing agreement. The class action lawyers claimed that led to price fixing and antitrust. And then the DOJ said the other problem is that this may lead to steering, and it may lead to compromising the fiduciary duties of the buyer's agent. Well, the second one is pretty easy. Offer flat fee compensation. And I'll explain why and how it makes a difference. And I've done it in other videos already. But the second one is pretty interesting, because imagine if a home seller, a FSBO, does not have a listing agent. Is it wrong for that FSBO to offer 2 or 3 or 4 or 5% or 10 or 20 or $30,000 to a real estate agent for bringing a buyer to the deal? No. It's common in real estate, commercial real estate. I mean, that's like saying a seller can't say, I'll make a concession and pay for your lawyer if you buy my home. Like, as long as it's done properly with the right forms and the right disclosure, the right acknowledgments, it's absolutely legal. It's unfortunate that NAR was so badly compromised by not bringing, in my opinion, by not having lawyers on these deals in the first place, that now a for sale by owner will be able to sell their home by making a unilateral offer of compensation, and a real estate agent cannot. Right? They don't have the forms for it. They're not legally allowed to advise sellers. They can't protect sellers to do it. It's just out of their realm. They didn't have to go to law school. They didn't even have to finish high school. That's not to say they're not smart enough to do it. I know many smart agents, super smart agents. Some of them have great businesses. They're just not licensed to explain how to do it, how to protect you, how to create the waivers, the acknowledgments, how to make sure that there's evidence that the buyer had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer. All that will be missing. These are all part of a way to customize the transaction so a seller can be protected and aware of the risks. Now, what does that mean? That means for now, if you're a home seller, you need to have an attorney on your team. You probably want to work with an experienced attorney-run brokerage, or get an referral from an attorney broker who will refer it to a transaction to a listing broker, and the attorney will help you make unilateral offers of compensation. Why is this important? Because sometimes in slow markets, the offer of compensation will get deals done. It will make realtors go out of their way and look at homes that may not necessarily fit their client's criteria, but it's a great opportunity for their client. I've done it and seen it work for my own properties in a very low market. In Florida, in a market, there were only 2 transactions in 6 months in a particular area in my size home. And one of it was mine. One of 2 in 6 months. Because I offered an extra % to the buyer's agent. That buyer's agent used it to buy down the price for his buyer. But nevertheless, it got him to come out and see the property and say, I talked to him. He goes, I probably have someone to do this. Why are you offering this compensation? I told him, I value your time. I value your efforts. I wanted you to come out and see this property, and you did. And so that's why I used it. We used it for other people on relo buyers. If you want to sell your home quickly and it's a little overvalued, but it's really nice, relo buyer agents tend to get paid very little because they have to pay a relo fee and a brokerage fee. You compensate those people an extra %, they're going to go out of their way to see your property. And if your property shows well, boom, they're not going to care. Neither is their client who's in for a weekend. And they're like, my wife or my husband will love this home because it looks great. I don't mind that it's a little more expensive. Boom, we're buyers. There are times when a unilateral offer of compensation serves the interests of the sellers unquestionably. Now, what does this mean for you, the seller, right now? Well, you could go in with a regular situation, not unilaterally offer compensation, maybe wait a week. And if you're not getting offers, and that, so you sign a 7-day listing contract that's renewable. If you're not getting the offers you want, you leave and you go to someone who knows how to make offers of compensation. What would I do for a seller? I would go to the MLS caravan meetings and say, we've got an offer. We're going to offer 2% or 3%, but we got a 1% bonus if you close on this contract in the next 30 days. If we get a signed contract 30 days, and then when the deal closes, like, could be 60 days from now, but if we get the signed contract in 30 days, we'll have an extra 1% for you. We want you to come see the property and bring your buyers and work for this. I would, on social media, I'm going to post it. So we're broadcasting to agents. We're going to broadcast to buyers too. My sellers are serious. If you want to get represented by a buyer and agent, we have money for you. We're paying up to this number, or we're paying this number. We'll be doing those social media broadcastings because I'm going to explain the risk to my seller. And if they accept the risks, then I'm going to show them how we would protect them as best they can. And if they want to know, I'm going to explain to them steering laws and what the DOJ said in that no-select case. And depending on the level of sophistication of my clients, and sometimes my clients are engineers and they understand this perfectly. Sometimes they're even lawyers, or they're helping another lawyer. But if you want to sell your home, you have to have the flexibility to unilaterally broadcast compensation. Your realtor and their brokerage, if there's not attorneys involved, not an attorney at the brokerage, an attorney you can talk to on the phone, you can call them up whenever you want. Without that, they're not going to be able to do this for you. I mean, it's so serious, I can't believe it. It's like full employment now for attorneys. It's especially full employment now for attorneys that have some experience in real estate. And I cannot believe they've taken away this tool, this unilateral offer of compensation from sellers. There's no forms for them. They can't do it. So I would say if you want to sell your home, talk to an attorney who's a broker who understands what's going on right now. Thanks. My name is John McConnin. For more information, I'm going to be putting up information at winnerscheck.com, but you can just find me at Flat Fee Advantage. Flatfeeadvantage.com if you're thinking about selling your home or you want to just talk to us and set up a consult. Lawyers, especially lawyer, I know because during short sales, I knew a lot of lawyer realtor brokers. Let's straighten this matter out. Let's fix this up. Let's just get all the realtors working at attorney-run brokerages. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.